The chest muscles could be considered a defining part of strength anatomy. They are involved in actions such as squeezing a set of loppers to cut a tree branch and pushing a door open. They are also the primary muscles referenced when debating upper body strength. How much can you bench? For bodybuilders and those interested in general muscular aesthetics, the chest muscles are the defining part of muscle mass. Powerlifters rely on them for the bench press to score the greatest lift. But these muscles are also incredibly important from a functional standpoint because they support the movement of the arms. A number of studies examining perceived attractiveness found that a low waist-to-chest ratio was rated as the most attractive physical feature on males. This is when a person has a narrower waist and broader chest. Muscle definition is a challenging term. You may ask yourself, what does that really mean? Well, muscles have to increase in size to be able to see their shape. This is called hypertrophy, and it involves progressively stressing the muscles past their resting state to induce growth. However, in a recent literature review, the recommendation for those engaging in resistance training for muscle growth was 1.6 to 2.2 g per kg of body weight per day. 8 best chest exercises for strength and function. Number 1. Incline push-up. This is a good warm-up to prepare the chest for work. Research has shown that a dynamic warm-up is helpful in preventing injury prior to training. Lower resistance movements related to those you are about to perform prepares the muscles for work. Start with your hands on the wall or a countertop height surface. Walk your feet back so that your body makes roughly a 45-degree angle with the floor. Keep your body straight and your spine neutral, and lower your chest to the surface you're leaning against. Pause for a moment, then return to the start position. Make sure the resistance feels light enough to complete up to 20 repetitions. If you need to make it easier, step closer to your hands. To make it harder, step farther away. Number 2. Flat bench press. Equipment required: barbell or dumbbells, flat bench. Lie on your back on the bench with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Grasp the barbell, with your thumb wrapped around the barbell and palms facing toward your feet. Press your arms straight toward the ceiling to lift the weight off the rack. Move the weight over chest level. Bending your elbows down at a 45-degree angle, slowly lower the weight to your chest. Keep the bar approximately in line with your nipples. Remember to keep your back flat and maintain good control of the weight. Also keep your neck neutral to avoid excessive strain. It's recommended to enlist the help of a spotter to ensure safety in this exercise. The flat bench press is a powerful compound exercise for activating your entire pectoral region, triceps, shoulders, back, and core. While it may look easy, it's actually one of the most difficult exercises to do properly. Number 3. Incline bench press. Equipment required: barbell or dumbbells, incline bench. Lie on your back on the incline bench with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Grasp the barbell, with your thumb wrapped around the barbell and palms facing toward your feet. Press your arms straight toward the ceiling to lift the weight off the rack. Slowly lower the weight down to your chest, approximately in line with your mid-chest to just above your nipples. As with the flat bench, remember to keep your back flat and your feet flat throughout the movement. And, again, it's highly recommended that you do this exercise with someone spotting you. The purpose of the incline press is to focus more of the work on the upper pecs. The main benefit in performing incline presses is to develop the upper portion of the pectoral muscles. Number 4. Decline bench press. Equipment required: barbell or dumbbells, decline bench. Whether you are looking to get fitter for aesthetics or to build up muscle, hitting all 3 muscle groups of your chest is crucial. The decline bench press is one of the most common and practical choices for targeting your lower chest. Surely you have arrived at your gym only to find out all benches were taken. Utilizing the bench could be a simple way to train different muscles in your body without much equipment. The decline bench press is no different. The decline bench press is easy to do and will help you get a better definition of your chest region, but it is not only sunshine and rainbows, as there are some cons of doing this exercise. Using a decline bench to target your lower pecs is pretty much useless unless you are very lean and are a competitive bodybuilder. The shape of your pec is largely genetic. You're better off getting strong on a flat bench and losing some body fat than doing this move. Number 5. Push-up. Begin on your hands and knees, and step back into a high plank position. Your hands should be just wider than your shoulders, and your legs should be straight with your quads. Your hamstrings should be engaged and your spine neutral. Keeping your core tight, bend your elbows at a 45-degree angle to lower your chest toward the floor, maintaining a straight line from head to heel. Aim to go as low as you can without losing the support of your core or the alignment of your spine and pelvis. Press your chest away from the ground until your elbows are straight. Remember to keep your hips in line with your shoulders and ankles. If this is too challenging to perform on your feet, you may do this exercise on your knees. If you wish to increase the challenge, you can do a decline push-up by placing your toes on an elevated surface such as a bench or table. Number 6. Cable crossover. Equipment required: cable machine or a resistance band. Begin by standing away from a set of high pulley cable machine or a resistance band anchored overhead. Select a light to moderate weight to add challenge but give you success. Grasp the hands as you step forward with one foot. Keep enough tension and control on the handles to keep them in front of your chest. The cable crossover is a great chest exercise because it stretches the pecs from the start position, hitting the outer pec muscle fibers. Your pulley position is determined by the area of the chest you want to target. Contract your chest muscles and bring the handles down and forward across your body at roughly belly button level. The hands can cross to add emphasis to the serratus anterior muscles. The cable crossover is a great chest exercise because it stretches the pecs from the start position, hitting the outer pec muscle fibers. Your pulley position is determined by the area of the chest you want to target. Number 7. Chest dip. Equipment required: dip station. Stand facing the two parallel bars and grasp them, palms facing in. Straighten your elbows and press into your hands, lifting your body up so that it is in line with your hands. Then, bend your elbows and lower the chest toward your hands. Electromyographical analysis shows that dips are an excellent way to activate a range of muscle fibers, most notably in the pectorals, chest, and triceps muscles. Chest dips are a great way to build upper body strength. They can be used as a substitute for bench presses, and they can also be used to build strength for other exercises like push-ups and pull-ups. Number 8. Resistance band pullover. Equipment required: resistance band. Anchor the band on something solid. Then, lie on your back with your head toward the anchor point. The band should be about 1 to 2 feet higher than your head. Grasp the band overhead so that there is slight tension on the band. Keep your thumbs pointing to the sky and your palms facing away from each other. Keeping your core tight and elbows straight, pull the band toward your hips. Slowly return to the starting position with control. Dumbbell pullovers activate your glutes, lower back muscles, and core muscles as stabilizers during the full range of motion. With proper form and regular practice, the dumbbell pullover can increase your core strength and stability. However, no matter if your goal is a sculpted chest or a stronger upper body to help you lift kiddos into the air, working the chest muscles can only enhance your quality of life. The above exercises, along with a high-protein diet, may help increase the size and strength of these muscles. Perform a good warm-up using a lower-stress movement, such as the incline push, to prepare your body for heavier loads and decrease risk of injury. Be consistent and adjust the workload to what feels best for you. Soon, your planks will be longer and your press will be stronger. Enjoy the journey. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. We will really appreciate that you share our contents with friends.